Is it really worth it?
Not that I care for success, but I don't want another failure.
Well, whatever happens, there's always that little home in the country.
This is my home. Here.
I thought you hated the theater.
I do. I also hate the sight of blood, but it's in my veins.
I'm Richard Brody, and this clip is from Limelight, a 1952 comic drama directed by Charlie Chaplin. It's the last film that Chaplin made in Hollywood. He went into exile before its release due to McCarthyite suspicions, and it has the feel of Final Things. The story is set in London and begins in 1914, not coincidentally, the year that Chaplin, at age 24, made his first movie. In Limelight, Calvero, like the real-life Chaplin, is elderly. Chaplin was 62 at the time. And Calvero, like Chaplin in his youth, is a music hall performer. And Calvero, like Chaplin, is famous for playing a tramp. Calvero has lost his popularity. He's involuntarily retired, living in lonely and threadbare poverty in a rooming house, drinking himself into oblivion. He returns home drunk one night and smells gas, realizes that a neighbor is attempting suicide, and breaks in to make the rescue. The neighbor is a young woman, Terry, a dancer, played by Claire Bloom, who is ill, unsuccessful, and lonely. Calvero devotes himself, selflessly and paternally, to her rehabilitation. He brings her into his apartment, risking scandal. He nurses her back to health, listens to her life story, and encourages her to persevere, in art as well as in life.
I'll never dance again. I'm a cripple.
Pure hysteria. You've made yourself believe that.
It isn't true.
It is, otherwise you'd fight.
What is there to fight for?
Ah, you see. You admit it. What is there to fight for? Everything. Life itself, isn't that enough? To be lived, suffered, enjoyed. What is there to fight for? Life is a beautiful, magnificent thing. Even to a jellyfish.
Meanwhile, Calvero recalls his own heyday as a famous and beloved comedian, which contrasts all the more pathetically with his diminished state. He has become distinctly unpopular. He's considered box office poison, and when his agent manages as a favor to get him some work, he's a terrible flop.
All right, old boy, let's all go home.
Calvero.
Calvero, like Chaplin at the time of Limelight, had lost his popularity, even though his name was instantly familiar. Now, with Calvero's coaxing, Terry makes another attempt at a career, and succeeds grandly, becoming a star and, in turn, both declaring her love for Calvero and helping him to make a return to the stage. Yet this, too, fails. His ultimate triumph, in extremis, with his life literally on the line, occurs in the company of another old trooper, who is played by Buster Keaton. And this is the story behind the story of Limelight. The story of the road not taken and the one that Chaplin in fact took, the road of the cinema. Chaplin looks at his own life and sees the failure that he was destined to become if he had remained a music hall performer himself. The routine that made for a short-lived glory on stage brought about his epical transformation in movies. Chaplin became what Calvero never did, bigger than life, by way of the cinema. The stage was too small to capture the full grandeur of Chaplin's character, or for that matter, Calvero's. The movie depicts Calvero as being much greater in life, as in his redemptive relationship with Terry, the worldly philosophy that he declares to her, the overall nobility of his actions off stage, than he ever was in performance.
All life aimless, without meaning.
What do you want a meaning for? Life is a desire, not a meaning. Desire is the theme of all life. It's what makes a rose want to be a rose, want to grow like that, and a rock want to contain itself and remain like that.
Calvero's contact with the audience is remote, distracted, and transitory. Chaplin's, as he looks into the camera, is electrifyingly intimate, immediate, and enduring, living on to this very day.
Where's Neville? Coming.
All right, Fred. Turn out those lights.